The toilets here do get a bit quirky at night. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about.
That was such a fun game, I really enjoyed it.
I've never screamed like that in my life!
What is a Skibidi Toilet? No, seriously, what is a Skibidi Toilet? I have seen this stuff all over YouTube over the past week. It is a head in a toilet singing a song. I do not understand why it gets millions and millions of views. Then again, I mean, I used to watch a video of a cat with a Pop-Tart for a body singing a song that doesn't really mean anything, so who am I to judge? But I'm a cunning guy, you know. I see this being picked up by the YouTube algorithm. I see a chance to make a quick buck, get some views, you know. I'm trying to make a name for myself. We all got to start somewhere. So I sit down a week ago and I think, right, what am I going to do? I'm going to make a Skibidi Toilet game. But not just any game. I'm going to make a horror game because the new Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and that might also, you know, be a chance to get some views. So I sit down thinking I'm going to make a joke game. This is going to be slightly funny. It's going to be Barbenheimer all over again, right? It's not going to be scary. It's just a joke. It's fucking terrifying. Now, my design philosophy when making this game is that I've got to make some assets which are almost as cursed as the idea of the Skibidi Toilet trend itself. So I got to work in Blender knowing full well this is pushing my 3D modelling skills to their very limit. But I was pretty proud of what I came up with. It was fully rigged. It looked pretty cursed, pretty realistic considering my 3D editing skills. The animation never made it into the final game because I wasn't quite sure how to add animations to things in Unreal. It looked a bit complicated, so I thought, fuck it, we'll save that for another day. Next up on the agenda was building a realistic movement system for the Skibidi Toilets. There were going to be two parts of this, first being the sort of free roaming mode where the Skibidi Toilets move between rooms like in Five Nights at Freddy's, and the second part of this being like a chase, how it reacts when it sees the player. Now, I impressed myself in that I was able to build a node pathing system completely from scratch, no YouTube tutorials based solely on my own knowledge of the Unreal Engine. This came with some downsides. As you will see later in the video, Skibidi Toilets don't really work very well with doors. That's not really an issue when it gives chase. It's only when it's moving between nodes that are in separate rooms, it tends to get stuck, its pathfinding gets broken. That sort of has an impact on whether it will continue to move or just stay in the same place forever until it sees a player. Now, I know that's not perfect. I didn't have too long to work on this game, so I decided to leave that bug in the final version. I did feel very guilty about that until I realised, you know, that's how most modern games are made these days. Can't have a AAA title without bugs on launch day, because that's what we're going for. We're shooting for the stars. We're going for not just a AAA rating, we're going to go for a quadruple A rating. We are going not just for Game of the Year, not just for Game of the Decade, but Game of the Century. Now, the next thing I got to work on, or things, okay, I'll confess, the development of this game wasn't quite as chronological as this video might lead you to assume. It was sort of me working on one thing, and then working on another thing, and then going back to finish the first thing, and then breaking something else in another place and having to go back and fix that. And it's a lot of jumping around. This whole section, I wasn't quite sure how to lump together, so I'll just say everything else. After that, I worked on everything else. That included doors, cameras, which are, to be honest, boring to explain how easy. It was very easy to get these to work. The cameras themselves, just a neat trick with a texture. You can sort of have a 2D scene capture linked to a specific texture, which you link to a material, which you can apply to, in this case, it's just a cube inside of a monitor model I made. The torch itself is it's just the gun from the first person template just rejigged, so instead of shooting yellow balls, it turns on a light and turns it off again. Yeah, it's quite boring, really. Power system. The power system obviously is quite a big thing in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. If you ran out of power, then your doors would open and then Freddy would come in and give you a jump scare. That's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. You don't want to happen. That was also not too hard to implement. The hard thing about this was getting the numbers right so that the certain activities depleted power in a certain way, so you wouldn't close the door and the power would just go, or you wouldn't be able to keep the door closed all night and just win. So with that all out of the way, that's a lie actually. I did this a long time before because I couldn't help myself. I built the map. I built the map Five Nights at Freddy's 1, but toilet themed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the game. Five Nights at Freddy's, but Skibidi Toilet themed. Bloody hell, help me. So let's see what our audience has to say.
Okay, I've been sent this. I've been asked to voice act. Oh god. Okay. Oh.
Hello, I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
I was watering!
I actually used to work in that office before you, but I'm finishing up on my last week now, as a matter of fact. So, I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So, let's just focus on getting through your first week, alright?
What's that?
Let's see.
Where is that?
First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know.
Where's that coming from?
Emporium, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy comes to life. Well, so just be aware the toilets do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their plumbing getting clogged up if they get turned off for too long. Now, since that's against the rules here at Skibidi's Toilet Emporium, they'll probably try to
I hate
forcefully
this.
stuff you inside a Skibidi toilet. Now.
Do I go out? I'm scared to go out. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my god! What the fuck? Ah! That was a genuine reaction. Oh my god!
Fucking hell! Fuck this! Fuck this game! Fuck this game! That was such a fun game, really enjoyed it.
It's almost 6 AM. Is that? Oh my god. Go away. No. No. I'm really scared. I don't want to open that door. Oh my god. Okay. No! No! Yes! Oh my god. Oh. I've never screamed like that in my life. I've never screamed like that. Oh my god. What the? What have you? What is this? What the hell is this? What the hell? Oh my god, I'm actually shaking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was amazing. That was genuinely amazing. This is kind of like, this is going to be the next big thing. I'm telling you. This is like better than the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, I'll be honest. You know. This is game of the year. This is what this is. Game of the year. Game of the decade. Game of the century even.